Hi people, I'm just trying to log into my other system. There we go. Okay, I'm having just a couple of problems here. I'll be right with you. Just please be patient. Alright, looks like it's switching over. I guess I had an update since the last time I've used this. Alright, now if I can see my comments. Hi everybody, good morning. What is that? Alright. One more click and if it doesn't work, we're going to ring it. Alright, looks like people are getting on. Just trying to see my comments. I see Sharon is here, and Joanne, and Diane, Nancy St. Pierre. Okay. One more thing. Alright, I think we're good to go. Looks like I can see my comments. Alright. So, let's do a little bit of housekeeping stuff. I know all of you know my name is Corinne Sandin. I teach stamping and scrapbooking. I've been doing it for a long time, over 20 years. I have a couple of announcements. We have this paper pumpkin is already shipped out. This one will be shipping out on the 10th of October, and it's going to coordinate with the following one as well. So what is Paper Pumpkin? Paper Pumpkin is a monthly subscription where it's all inclusive. You will have everything you need in the kit. When you sign up for the first time, they get you a block in your welcoming kit. If for whatever reason you are not happy with the kit, Stampin' Up will refund you, or I will give you Stampin' dollars towards something else, whichever is easiest for you. You can also pause a month. We usually get a sneak peek of if it's going to be cards or something alternative. And I try to share that with my customers. So you can always go into your account and pause it. A great way to start is perhaps buying a prepaid subscription, which is available in a 1 month, 3 months, 6, and 1 year. So that's the scoop. If you need more information about that, please reach out to me. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I see some other people have joined us. I hope you're having a great Sunday. So we do have a new mini catalog. I'm going to be showcasing a really cute little set here today. Halloween cards. Getting ready for that. Let me find the bungo for you. drawing a blank here. I thought I had it marked off, but I guess I don't. Alright, Scary and Cute is the bunga. So let's go back to the index. I thought I had a sticky note. Page 56. Oh, maybe that's it. 56. This is such a really, really cute bungo. I was really surprised. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So with this particular bungo, you get a stamp set. You save 10% if you buy the dies at the same time. I put my dies in these like mini pencil cases. I buy them on Amazon. And then I stick the card that comes with your die cuts right here in the stamp set. And then I've just started doing this because sometimes I never know which die's missing. Let me get this out. So I just took one of our standard card mats and I put all the dies on it. So the little house one was inside of here as well. So you can see all the bats, the moon, the cat. And I'm sticking that in here. So if I'm missing a die, I can go to that and see which one I'm missing. So that's a little organization tip for you. So like you can find this stamp set in the mini holiday catalog, which will be good to the end of December on page 56. So let's get started making a couple of really cute projects. The first one the other thing I wanted to show you was the paper that I'm using in these projects is a hostess benefit right here in the last page of your catalog. You get 48 sheets, you get 4 of 12 different patterns. And of course they're double-sided, so it's like having, 48 of 24 different papers. So that means that you would have to either place an order or gather a bunch of orders to make it up to $150 so that you can use your hostess dollars to purchase that paper. That's the only way you can get it. So here's the sample. I have gone ahead and pre-cut some of the parts just to save time. I know everybody is so busy. Busy. So the inside of this card, I did use a couple of punches. I wanted to show them to you. I used the Label Me Fancy punch and the Label Me Lovely punch, which is this shape. This one here, you can punch a hole if you want to turn it into a tag, or you can punch it with this slot, put a ribbon up through, or a piece of cardstock, whatever you want. So let me grab my greeting. So my card base is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. So for those of you that have been with me for a long time and know, remember my husband, I used to have to tell him hot dog or hamburger cut, and he would know. So this is my famous hot dog cut. So let me stamp my greeting first. And then I'll get the one for inside too. Might as well get all the stamping done before we start to assemble. So I'm just holding this here for a few seconds. I see a few more people have jumped on. All right, let me grab the other one. Sometimes I do this, put my stamp down and tap dance. And that way I don't run the risk of getting it where I don't want it so much. So I'm just holding that there for the ink to gravitate. And there we go. So this one's going to be fussy cut. This one's going to be cut with the punch. Just like that. I'm going to try to center it. Okay, so we're ready to assemble our card. This is my quick and easy one. Takes you longer to die cut all the parts than it will to actually make the card. So I'm going to use my favorite glue here, which is Tombow, or I often call it, you'll hear me call it, wet glue. Now if you have a hard time with the wet glue, this is a little suggestion. Let's get it going here. Yeah. Once you get it going, just put drops like this, instead of trying to run a strip. Remember those famous teachers that you had in school that always said, a little goes a long way? Well, you know, it took me about 50 years to really get that concept. So now I'm going to attach that. While I'm at it, I'm going to attach my cat. Again, using the drop method. Okay. Putting on my designer series paper. I am going to use the bead in here just because it goes a little faster. A little bit. And I like to take my bone folder. Make sure it's attached well. I'm going to put this on. More towards the left here. Then this I need to fussy cut. Grab a pair of scissors here. I hope everybody's having a great day. I am so far. Put a little wet glue behind that. Attach it to my banner. This banner is part of the die cut set, so you will get that. We're going to put a few dimensionals behind it. And we're going to give our little cat some scary eyes. So I'm going to use this red rhinestones. Want just a little bit of the orange to show through. Put my green in here. And it fits really nice in this curved spot of this punch. A little more wet glue. Place that where you like it. Good morning for those of you that are just joining us. This is the first card using the Cute Scary Bungle. The next card is probably my favorite of the two. Let me get it. I just want to put this stuff away. I don't lose it in my mess here. So I have a lot of stuff with this one. Here is the sample. So for this one, I'm using the beautiful metallic Sweet Sorbet ribbon. Using lots of blending brushes. And my colors are Coral Calypso, So Saffron, Old Olive. Here's my little mask. Gorgeous Grape, and Cajun Craze. Oh, and then I forgot my little soft sea foam. Lots of stamps. And then I embossed the front of this card. I'll see if I can bring it up so you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but I embossed the front of it with the time-worn type large embossing folder. So we have lots of parts as well. I did cut out a 2 1/4 inch Post-it note, and I doubled it up because I knew I would be doing a lot of blending. This is just a standard 4x4. My mat is 5 1/8 by 4 1/8. So here's the card. I'm gonna burnish my card. I want to put my little ribbon on before I place it on my card. So I like to use a little bit of masking tape. I'm going to line it up with my grid. Put one piece over, tape it down, make sure it's even. I like this ribbon, but I just want to caution you that it does fray very, very easy. So there is that. Let's attach that to my card. If you leave in a comment after the video, I will go back and read them all so I can respond. I'm one of those people that can't chew gum and walk at the same time. Alright, so I'm grabbing a piece of scrap paper here. And we're going to start to add some color. So the first color I want to add is the Coral Calypso. Let me turn my brushes over so I can see which colors are which. Alright. So this is a very old pad. As you can see, it's still one of the fabric ones. It's not a color I use very often. Let me put down my Post-it note. You can put it any place you want. I'm going to place mine right there. So when you're using your blending brushes, make sure you start off and come onto the surface. I'm going to go about almost to the end of the circle. That one doesn't want to stick. Just put a little more adhesive on it. I probably played with it too much. So I'm not going to add much more because I'm going to be adding a lot of layers. I'm going to put one more light layer. I want the different colors to show through. Alright, so there's color number 1. Color number 2 is Cajun Craze. Pick up, start off, I'm not going to color that whole bit that we just did because I want some of that to show through. So that's that. Then the next color I'm using is purple. I think you always need a little bit of purple with your Halloween cards. Again, I'm picking it up. I'm going to turn this a little bit because I don't want to drag in some of that other color. So this is just going to be primarily up at the top. I'm doing it in a circular motion so that I'm blending it in with my other colors that I have on there as well. And you're never going to get 2 cards that are exactly the same because we are manipulating it with color. So you can keep doing this till you're happy with what you see. I just want a little bit more on my corners and this edge. There. So I like that. I'm going to flip it over to another side because now I'm going to use green for my glass, Old Olive, one of our old time colors, and probably one of my favorite greens. I'm picking it up, starting off. I'm just going to go across the bottom with this. Pick up some more color. I want a little bit of a white showing in the background. One more time, I think. Yeah. Nope, I guess one more, people. I like my corners to be a little bit darker. So I'm hoping you can see that okay. And now we are going to do our moonlight. So again, I'm going to turn it this way. Peel off my mask. Grab my yellow. This is another oldie. We're going to start off here. I'm starting in the center. I'm just going around and around and around. I want a little bit of a white halo. So there it is. That scenery is finished. Now we can do our stamping. I think I need another piece of scrap, but I'll grab one just in case. Alright, so let me get my little critters lined up here. My princess, Frankenstein, There we go. And I'm using Memento Black. Start with my princess. And I'm tapping it because I want to really make sure it's covered well. I want to make sure the feet are a little bit in the grass, but I want to leave enough space for a shadow. So I'm just holding her there for a few minutes. Snip that off. Grab the next little guy. And I want to turn it over so I can make sure I get a good coverage. You can see I'm just tap dancing lightly. And it helps me to see that the ink is fully covered. He's going right next to his princess. Holding it there for a few seconds. Stamping some of that off. And finally, we have Frankenstein. Again, tap dancing my stamp pad, Memento Black. I love silhouette type cards. So if I wanted to make that a little bit darker, I'm not going to. I would recommend that you use your blender pen and maybe coloring it in a little bit more. Or if you had have used a Stamparatus, you could have gone back and stamped it. So let's stamp our greeting. Right here in our moon. And then of course we got to have a few bats. I want to make sure I'm in the right direction. I'm going to do it 3 times. Once right here. Once here. And once here. Oh, see, I did it. I got the shadow, but it's fine. Alright, so let me grab my cleaner. I can clean off my stamps because I want to use soft seafoam for my shadows. I'm wiping them all off with our Stampin' Chamois. Getting my soft seafoam stamp pad. Starting with my little try to line up the feet the best I can. It's just a shadow. So there's hers. There's his. And there's the Frankenstein. Alright, so the last thing, let's put it on our card base. And then I will do some highlights. So I'm just grabbing a white gel pen. Get it going here. Let's see. There we go. I'm just highlighting the top. Handle on his pail, his hair, the wings on his cape, the pails, I'll do the top of all of them, and then our sweet little princess. Her wings and her arm. So I will stamp. Let me see if I stamp another bat over there, if it looks okay. What have I got to lose, huh? Where I made a mistake. I like to show people how they can fix things. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. All right, people, those are my cards. I do have another club coming up, so if you'd like to craft with friends, you can private message me or watch my Facebook page. You will see all the information there. So that's today's class. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun to get back on with you guys. I will post a couple of days ahead when I'm going to do another one in a couple of weeks. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.